We've said our piece. Now where do we go from here? So we've got justice and the devil. That is a clear-cut message. It's like yes or no. And it was hard to talk about. It was hard to do. This has been a hard period to go through. We also have the Six of Swords. And now that it's over, Seven of Cups. Where do we go from here? Now that we've finally gotten through, we've gotten through the tunnel. We're out of the tunnel. We're on the other side. Judgment with the Three of Cups. Things are better. So the tough parts are over. But now that it is over, it's like, geez, that was so tough. It's almost like we're just taking a breath. Like, geez, what do we do with ourselves? On the bottom is the Emperor. There is a sense of accomplishment from having gotten through a rough patch in your lives. This is collective message. So everybody's has been going through a rough patch recently, in the past couple months, even more recently in the past week, I think. But there's a sense of accomplishment from having gone through that comes from the Emperor on the bottom, having gotten through this really rough patch. Let's see what we get from the Oracle cards. Collective message. All right, so health is showing up as Virgo here. So maybe some of you guys, the tough part was health related. And now that you guys are through it, this is like coming out of your recovery and rejoining the world. Now, there is learning, sort of like relearning to take care of the self. So if you went through a tough period, maybe you weren't focused on taking care of yourself. You skipped meals because it wasn't top priority. That's where the focus is supposed to be going, or maybe is just naturally going this week for the collective, is focusing on health, focusing on the body after a period of strain, potentially on the body. And this is sort of like a rebirth, Pluto, for everybody, and a rejuvenation of the physical body by taking care of it and by learning to take care of it. That's sort of a theme for this week, and it's a good opportunity to do that for this week. Now, specifically, it's interesting that we have Aquarius here because Aquarius is non-standard, so kind of like alternative medicine. So maybe this is a good week if you have a health problem to try acupuncture, to try Reiki. There's so many, even a chiropractor can be looked at as alternative medicine. But there's so many out there, and they're all valid in their own way. But Aquarius is alternative methods of looking at health, alternative techniques for health. And that's all coupled with this new phase of your life where we're kind of like restoring our body, trying to basically refresh ourselves. Let's pull some advice for everybody. Advice for the collective. I have some advice for the collective. So the advice here now is interesting. It's saying, be willing to have a change of heart. Be willing to, for the sake of love, the lovers, change the way you see something or you see a situation or you see partnership. The Three of Pentacles and the Moon here is kind of like just how you coexist with somebody. So it's like having a roommate or just, the way you are as a partner with somebody, even if you're married. And this is all saying, be open for the sake of love to changing the way that you see partnership and the way that you organize your life with somebody. This may or may not be tied into the last message. This may be actually its own sort of separate message. Let's see what the Oracle cards have for advice. The heart. The heart. I guess just follow your heart, it's just saying, I pulled more cards. It's saying, do what feels right. Be with who feels right. Even if it doesn't, like I said, it isn't exactly how you initially thought about it, because it's going to require a change of perception of the way you thought this would be arranged, right? It's like have an open heart and just go with your heart, even if the situation isn't what you thought. Go with your heart, not your head. Go with your heart, not your head, and it will steer you to the right place, the house, and the right people, and the place and people that you're supposed to be with. So don't follow your head. Don't follow what your head is telling you. Follow your heart. Okay, that is the advice for the collective. I hope that's helpful for you guys. If it resonated for you and you want to see more videos, don't forget to follow the channel.